for class 10th, polynomial. So polynomials, this we are going to learn. A student, before coming to the formal definition of polynomials, you must understand some of the terms which we are commonly used in mathematics, like mathematical equation and mathematical expression. Students, I had explained you, if I consider this maths, then in this mathematics we have two kind of things, broadly, or rather three kind of things. One is our number, another one is the variable, another one is the operations or operators. Numbers may be your 1, 2, negative, positive, etc. Variable commonly denoted by x, y, z, u, t, a, b, like this. Some of these variable kind of thing may be taken as the constant for denoting a fixed value, like k, a, those things. Operators may be plus, minus, multiplication, division, many more are there. You will learn in the higher standard. There can be the integral, differential, del operator, many more are there, but at your level only these are enough. In addition to that, another important is this equality sign. Students, this equality sign, if present in mathematics, it entirely changes the characteristic of mathematics. A student, if we consider this number and variable with the operators excluding the equal sign, if we are writing that one, then it is called as mathematical expression. Say, if I am writing 7x plus 5, x is variable, 7 is constant, plus is the operator, 5 is another number or constant that we have taken. So this, writing this form, it is called as one of the expression. So this is your mathematical expression. So student, mathematical expression is like the sentence in our English. Okay, like if you are saying sum of the age of father and son is 12, there we are considering two things, one variable as the age of father, another age of son, then it is equated, then it gives a new kind of thing called mathematical equation. So students, mathematical equation, this was expression, now it is equation. Students, when an expression or mathematical expression having equal sign in between or anywhere. Example, when this expression is equated to 0, it gets converted into equation. Keep in mind. Example, when this 7x plus 5 is equated to 0, it have become. It need not be equated to 0. It may be possible that one of the expression is equated to another expression, means one of the mathematical expression is equated to another mathematical expression. It also gives rise to equation. Example, say 7x plus 5 is equated to another expression 2y minus 3. Okay, keep in mind, this equating the two expression can be written in the form of single expression equated to 0. How is that? Bring all these on the left hand side. This can be written as 7x minus 2y. Bring this 3 on the left hand side, it will get added to 5 and it become 8. This is equals to 0. Okay student, so there is a difference. So whatever this mathematical relation that we are writing, that is called as mathematical expression. So this is like the language of mathematics. Equation simply means this expression is equated to 0. But this expression equated to 0 may be derived by the other condition when the two expressions are equated. Correct? While expressing this, all of them can be brought on left hand side and single expression equated to 0 in that form we may convert it. Okay, student? So keep in mind, mathematical expression simply means it is your without equal sign between them. ये चीज आप ध्यान में रखिए, क्योंकि हमारे बच्चे यहीं पे कंफ्यूज होते हैं. पॉलिनोमियल्स एंड इक्वेशन एक ही जैसा समझते, दो देयर इज अ लॉट ऑफ सिमिलरिटी, बट जब आपको डिफाइन करने हो, here if we are in this expression we are using some equal sign, that doesn't mean it is brought to equation. Like this 7x plus 5, it depends on x, so its value depends on x. Example, if we are taking x value as 1, it becomes 7 plus 5, it becomes 12. If we are taking x value as 2, it becomes 7 to the 14 plus 5, 19. Means it is depending on the variable x. Therefore, this expression is sometimes denoted in the form of, so means it is just writing this expression in short form as function denoted as p of x. Okay, it is called as polynomial form. So when it becomes polynomial, or when any mathematical expression can be called as polynomial, that we have to understand. So student, expression 7x plus 5 we have written here. We may take the other example. Let me take the other one. Even if I am taking 1 by x plus 5, this is also one of the mathematical expression, but the first one, 1 by x plus 5, is not a polynomial. 7x plus 5 is a polynomial. So student, when any mathematical expression turn into polynomial, that condition we have to understand. The things are very simple. First, you have to understand mathematical expression is nothing but any mathematical relation that is written between the number and variable, this including the number and variable. Leave the equal sign in between them. That mathematical expression is denoted by px, or we may denote this by fx also. So this value means the f denotes some kind of relation or dependency over this x. Here this p bracket x indicate p is denoting some kind of dependency of this expression over this x. Ready? So this is meaning of mathematical expression or simply expression. But here we have to come for the polynomial. So once we have understand the term expression or mathematical relation, then only we can define polynomial. A student, in this mathematical expression, we have function of a variable like 7x plus 5. This entire 7x plus 5 is simply denoted as px. So that's why we are writing this 7x plus 5 in short form as this px is equals to 7x plus 5. But a student, do not think that this px is written as equal to 7x plus 5, it become an equation. No, for this equation, this px should not present. A student, keep in mind, px is just a name given for this expression 7x plus 5, and to denote it or to write that this px is exclusively this 7x plus 5, we are equating it. Okay, but this px is not an equation. it is one of the expression, because this x dependency can also be written as say 5x minus 8. Okay, this is the another expression which is depending on the x, and this can also be denoted by the same px. So this px is just a name or the short name given to this expression, and for writing that we are using this equal sign. But do not get confused, it is equation. No, a student, for equation some of the expressions should on this side and some other expressions should on this side, and ultimately it shall give something like this or something like this. Okay, okay student, so these are the very simple thing. Otherwise the students are getting confused that while we are using this equal sign here, they are either thinking that it is equation. No, it is expression only, or denoting this dependency of x for this relation or this mathematical expression by the px. Okay student, so these thing we are going to use in defining this polynomial. So student, this was all about our basic thing. Now let us define this polynomial. What is this polynomial? A student, polynomial is a mathematical expression that satisfies certain condition. What are that condition? Now when we are saying a mathematical expression, it can be denoted by px or fx in any of the form. It simply mean that. So right, polynomial, it is a mathematical expression of the form, means this mathematical expression must be of this form. What is this form? So we are denoting any mathematical expression by say px. Okay, means a mathematical statement that we are going to write, which is denoted by this px. A student, if I am considering this 7x plus 5, this is like one of the constant. Say 5x minus 8, this 5 is the constant which is acting as multiple or coefficient of this x. This is the other constant. So for denoting the general form in mathematics, rather than using this 5, 6, 7, we are using the constant like a. This, if they are different, we may denote this by a1, this by a2, like this. X, y, z or u and t, they are commonly taken for the variable of which it is depending. Of what is the varying quantity, that is denoted in this bracket of this t. So student, polynomial is a mathematical expression of the form this px equals to, or mathematical expression which depend on x in this way. Say first a constant multiplied by x, but this constant and x may have the different term, different power, means different degree. So we are denoting it by a0 x to the power n. Okay, it is this one, plus a1 x to the power n minus 1, plus a2 x to the power n minus 2. This is just a denotation, student, where we are increasing the suffix of their coefficients, means a as a0, a1, a2, and reducing the degree or power of this x by the same amount. The next term will be our a3 x to the power n minus 3, plus if I am denoting a general term with ar, means r may be your 10th or 12th, then x to the power n minus r. Okay, going on, we may further go ahead. We may take any value for this r, say a to the power n minus 1 I am taking. While taking this n minus 1, x to the power n is already there, minus of this n minus 1. Keep it inside the bracket because the suffix is n minus 1. So this n minus 1 need to be subtracted from this n. That's why here we have kept it inside the bracket. Next term, I can take, this was just the term before the an, and then if I am taking the an, this will be x to the power n minus same as n. A student, let us write in simplified form. Rather than writing in this way, this is the general way I have written. Means this px in simplified form is a0 x to the power n. A student, like here we have written 7x plus 5. One may take 8x square plus 2x minus 3. Here we are getting, these are the constants, but the power is decreasing. Here x to the power, it is like 0. Okay, student, because any number or anything to the power 0 is always 1. That we have learned in our chapter 1 maths basic. So this is already in simplified form. A to x to the power n minus, let me take the a1 also. So n minus 1 plus a to x to the power n minus 2. This will continue how long? Plus, if I am taking the rth term, ar x to the power n minus r. Then I am coming to this term. A student, this become a n minus 1. Now in this power of x, it become n, open this bracket, minus n, then this will turn into plus. Means these 2n can be cancelled, it becomes simply x to the power 1. Now for this one, this is our an x to the power 0. But since x to the power 0 is our 1, means this can be written as 1, means it will simply be a n. This will be, means the term before that is x to the power 1, means it is only x. So let us write in the final form. So therefore, any polynomial of this form, px as a0 x to the power n plus a1 x to the power n minus 1 plus a2 x to the power n minus 2. Go on writing. How long I shall go? I shall go for increasing this a1, a2, a3 up to an, or just a term before that is our an minus 1. Intermediate term we may take ar x to the power n minus r, but even not required to write. If you wish, you may write ar, any general term, x to the power n minus r, plus the second last term is our a n minus 1, then x to the power 1, means it is only x, then the last term is our a n. X to the power 0 is our 1, therefore no need to write that x, write only a n. A student, this is the mathematical expression of polynomial, but the condition have to be understood. Means the expression which is in this form, here you are getting that it is following this form, nearly matching. When it will match, when not match, that I will explain more. But if we are considering 1 by x plus 5, or even if we are considering 1 by x minus 5x, then it appears it is not matching. But some of the students may say, sir, I may write x to the power minus 1 minus of 5x. Yes, then you may say it is matching. No. So certain conditions are given. So such expressions are not considered under the polynomial. Means though you are writing x to the power minus 1, but this will also be not be a polynomial. Therefore, this expression will represent a polynomial only if these a0, a1, a2, a3, these are the coefficients and it should be real. First thing is that. Another one, the power to the x means x to the power n or n minus 1 or n minus 2 or n minus r. Whatever the power of x you are getting here, it should must be a whole number. Okay, it cannot be negative integer, it cannot be fraction. Two important conditions to identify this will represent a polynomial. So let us write it, students. So what we have written, let us understand. So polynomial is a mathematical expression, means you must understand from here. So polynomial is a mathematical expression of the form, which one? This is the form where this a0, a1, a2, ar, a n minus 1, whatever this multiple of x or coefficients and constant term we are taking, it must be real, where a0, a1, a2, a3, even we are denoting ar. All of these are means even a n minus 1 or a n, whatever this constant we are denoting are real number. Real number means what, student? What could be the possible value of a1 or a0 if I am considering? It can be 1 true, minus 2 true, 1 by 2 true, minus 3.5 exactly possible, root 2 possible, 3 by under root 5, yes, all these are the possible values. But can I take this under root of say minus 2? This is not possible. Why? In chapter 1 we have learned the real number classification, that these are the real number, it is non-real number. So right here, it is not a real number. Means these coefficients or multiple of x cannot have negative root. It can have any real values like this. It is this one. So these are possible, but such number is not possible. So first condition is this one. Very important condition to identify. The second one is whatever this power of x or exponent of x in each term should be whole number. Whole number is what, student? It starts with 0, 1, 2, 3 like this. Means what, student? Whatever this n I am taking, n can have the value 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 like this. Means if the x to the power 0 is coming, it will represent 1 only. If x to the power 5 is coming, yes, it will be okay, it will remain x to the power 5. But student, this n cannot be what, it is not possible. These are the whole number. इसीलिए हमने आपको चैप्टर 1 में ये सब कुछ क्लियरली बताया, होल नंबर, रियल नंबर, नॉन रियल नंबर क्लासिफिकेशन आपको हमने समझाए थे इन मैथ्स बेसिक, क्योंकि ये सब चीजें हर जगह मैथ्स में यूज आती है। आप देखेंगे Here we are using those terms unless or until you are understanding. Question may be asked and you may commit mistake unless until you are understanding what is the meaning of this whole number or what is this important condition. Means n cannot be your negative number like -2, -5 or -3 or even -1/2. It cannot be negative number, cannot be fraction, it cannot be डेसिमल लाइक n का वैल्यू आपको 1/2 नहीं हो सकता है, 3/2 नहीं हो सकता है, -5/3 नहीं हो सकता है. It cannot be decimal. 0.5 is not possible. 0 or -2.5 is not possible. So any kind of decimal is not possible. It is means whatever the power or degree of this x, it cannot be from this thing. ये इनमें से कोई नहीं होना चाहिए. ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है स्टूडेंट आइडेंटिफिकेशन के लिए, बिकॉज इन बुक्स इट इज नॉट रिटन एक्सप्लिसिटली, दे आर जस्ट राइटिंग दिस डेफिनेशन, दैट्स ऑल. बट क्वेश्चन इज आस्क्ड, this definition includes these things are not possible. A student here likewise, this definition includes these things are not possible. Okay, so it is, so these two are the important condition for the expression to be polynomial. Now few other things that we have to understand. A student, this is the variable x, this n is the power or exponent of x. Let me write on the next page, otherwise it will get more dirty here. This part is called as the coefficient. So let me write, let me explain these few more terms here. A student, a polynomial must have the form a0 x to the power n plus a1 x to the power n minus 1 plus a2 x to the power n minus 2. We are going on, let me write n minus 1 x plus an. Okay student, here this x, this is our variable, or let me write this x here, this is the variable, this is the power or exponent to this variable. This which is in the multiple of this x, it is called as coefficients. Coefficients, be careful student, it is our coefficients, and collectively means if we are including all these three, means whatever come in multiple, unless or until they are separated by plus symbol or minus symbol, it is forming one term. It is one term. Or here, if I am counting from here, it is the first term, it is the other term. So this is the meaning of term. So student, if we consider a term, so term of a polynomial, then in this term of a polynomial it have its coefficient, whatever the number that comes in multiple, that is here a0 for the first term. If I am considering the second term, it will be a1, like this is the first term I am considering. It have the variable, here it is x, but if I am writing the expression 7x to the power 5 minus 3y cube minus 4, a student keep in mind, this is the first term where 7 is like our this a0, x is x. If I consider the second term, then it will be minus 3 and the variable become y. So need not always the variable be same. So it depends on the expression, the variable may change. The another one associated is the power. So like here n. So these were for the first term I have considered. It may be your the other set a1 again x n minus 1. This was for the second term. So this expression, this set were for the first term. So this were for the first term. This set was for the second term. Okay, so these are the term, these are the other terms associated with each term of the polynomial. Coefficient of a specific term, you have to specify. What is the variable? Variable in different term may change, like here the variable is changing. And what is the power or degree or exponent to this variable? It is this one. Now we define few more things. What is the degree of a polynomial? But before that, please tell me, student, how many terms are present in this? Student, if I consider this as the first term, this as second term, this as third term, which term is this? How many terms are here? No one is knowing. First term I have told for this one. This is our first term. What is the denotation? A0. This is our second term. What is the denotation? A1. This is our third term. Denotation A2. So here we are getting whatever this suffix with this A, that is just acting as one term before or one term after. It is one term after. So this is the third term, but the suffix is 2 only. This is the second term, suffix is 1 only. So this term will be your n plus 1th term. This is total n plus 1th term. Okay, now because here it was A0, this is called as first term. This is our second term that I have taken. This, if I am considering as our third term. So here we are getting term number is 1 greater than the suffix of A. That's why if we have an, it means n plus 1. So right. So here n plus 1 term. That is one thing that we have written. Now a few more things we have to understand. Student, now we have to understand the degree of this polynomial. But before going to that, let us understand whatever we have learned with some example. Example, if I am taking say 3x square plus or minus 2x plus 5, whether it satisfies the definition or not. So a student, here this is acting like our A0. This is the x itself. This is like our n. Now here it is minus, and we are knowing that this is same as 3x square plus of minus of 2x plus 5. Means what? To satisfy this definition where we are defining in the term of plus, here the coefficient of the second term or the constant for the second term is our minus 2. This was our A0. This was our n, the x as it is. So this is our A1. This is our the same x. And what is the power? So it is like our n minus 1. A student, again, what is this 5? 5 can be understood as 5 into x to the power 0. Means it is basically 5 into 1. But 1 is same as x to the power 0. So this can be written as x to the power 0. So this is like our a2, the same x, and this is like our n minus 2. So we are getting that this satisfy the definition. So for choosing these coefficients, we should be careful that if it is associated with the negative sign, negative have to be absorbed with that number for indicating the coefficient. That is one thing. Here variable we have kept the same, say x, and the power is continuously decreasing. It was 2 to 1 to 0. Okay, it was decreasing. This way, this satisfies the definition of polynomial and it will act as a polynomial. Now let us understand few more things, then we will identify whether the given expression is a polynomial or not. Once we have understand this term of a polynomial, which includes the coefficient, variable and the power. So power of each term is there, but we define one thing called as the degree of polynomial. So write a student, degree of polynomial. So degree of polynomial is nothing but it is the highest power of the variable in a polynomial. So it is highest power of the term of the variable in a polynomial. Means what, a student? A polynomial, first you have to determine. After determining that it is a polynomial, you have to just say which term have highest power. So it is the variable, which variable or which term. It may be possible because in higher standard you will learn that even a single term may have more than one variable. Then you need to add their degrees of each variable to get the degree of that term, and that term defines the degree of that polynomial. But at your level you have to just learn about the one variable x only, so no need to worry for that. So this definition is equally valid. A student, let us apply this definition. Example, if I am considering 7x cube plus 3x 4 minus 5x square plus 9. A student, do not worry that what is the first term. No need to worry. You have to just observe which one of this variable have highest power. Compare x to the power 3, x to the power 4. So this 4 is the highest. So just you have to observe that this gives us the degree, and the degree is here 4. Now whatever we have lower, including the degree, we have to solve these questions. A student, before going for the question, let me take one more example. Say 2x plus 1 and 7x minus 5x square plus 1. And if anyone is asking to you the degree, what is the degree? Again, you need to first simplify this, but no need of complete simplification or complete multiplication if only degree is asked. Because the multiplication rule tells us that this first term will multiply to this entire bracket, to this one, to this one, to this one also. And next time, this second term will also multiply to this one, to this one, to this one also. But we have to just think which one of these multiplication will give highest power of this x. This 2x is multiplied to this 7x. It becomes simply 2 7s are 14, x into x is x square. So this can give us the x square term. But if I am multiplying to this one, it can give us x into x square, x cube term. And if I am multiplying to this one, it will remain x only, means the power of x, the term with variable I am writing. So student, Now we have to compare these one. If you are multiplying with 1, it will remain the same as it is. It will be x term, x square term, and 1. So no need to do like that. You just observe here. We are getting that x to the power 3 is the highest term which is going to produce. Therefore, here the degree is 3. Now, student, let me take another example. I am given with, say, 2x cube minus 7x square plus 3x minus 5x to the power 4. Here we are getting that the terms are in jumbled form. Terms means their power of x or the degree of the term we are considering, the degree of polynomial. For defining the degree of polynomial, we need to focus over the highest term, means highest power of x, it is this one. Because all the other places it is 1, it is 2, it is 3. So from here we can say the degree is 4. It is this one. But if we are considering for the terms, we may rearrange it and write like this. So always write this polynomial in the order of decreasing power of x. That is called the standard form, or writing the polynomial in a standard form. A student, this minus 5 is the coefficient of x to the power 4. So this minus have to be taken with this 5. Do not leave this minus here, otherwise it become wrong. Next, cube, the default sign is positive for this 2. So 2x cube. Next, coming for this x square, it is minus of 7x square plus of 3 of x. So this is what the standard form. So whatever the expression given to you, that is written in a standard form, means decreasing order of their power of the variable. It is this one. So keep in mind, this help in getting the various coefficients and other thing, and exclusively at the time of division we need to do this. So for the division of two polynomial, writing in this standard form is very important. So from here, so if anyone is going to ask the first term, always express this in the standard form, then tell this one. Do not compare just directly this. That is the habit we have to keep. In this term, this is the coefficient. So here we define various things. The coefficient of which one? Whatever this entire x to the power 4, that you need to write collectively. It is not coefficient of x, it is coefficient of x to the power 4. Coefficient simply means something in multiple. So minus 5 is in the multiple of x to the power 4. The next term, if we are coming, it is this one. So coefficient of x cube, it is our plus 2. So default sign just can be left. Then the what is the coefficient of x square? It is our minus 7. Likewise, whatever this x is there, we can write few more. Let me add one more term, say minus of 3 more I am adding. So one more minus of 3 will get added. Then the coefficient of x, it is our 3. This 3. Where no x is present, it simply means this can be understood in two ways. Either as x to the power 0, because x to the power 0 is 1. So we may write coefficient of x to the power 0, but even that one is also not used in mathematics. Simply this term is acting as a constant term, so we are denoting constant term only. As what is this? Minus have to be associated, so it is our minus 3. Be careful. So here we have written the coefficient and constant term. If it is asked to you what is the first term or second term here, or what is the degree, that can also be written. So student, we have already written here degree is 4. If it is asked for the terms, what is our second term? Second term, if it is asked, keep in mind, leave this first, consider this entire one with this sign. It is our 2x cube. What is our third term? If this is asked, count from this ascending, first is over, second, third. So it is minus of 7x square. So this way we have get familiarized with what do we mean by the general expression, what it denotes. So student, if you are comparing this with the general expression, this is the mathematical expression which satisfies the condition of polynomial. So it is a polynomial. Student, it is a polynomial. Polynomial means this entire expression is a polynomial. It is this one. But for denoting this entire expression in short form, we are writing this entire expression as what? P of x. Therefore, in many a book or many a time we will come across a polynomial px is equals to this. It will be written, not only this. But keep in mind, writing polynomial px is equals to this one means it is the function of x that we are denoting with this px. It is not the equation. Okay, you cannot take the variable on this side, constant on the other side. You cannot do like that. Means you cannot solve it. Solution is possible for the equation, not for the expression. But there are certain terms that we are defining, like the zeros we are defining, which can make the expression equals to 0. Means a specific case of equation that we will also learn. Therefore, in the book, it may be given that say a polynomial px is given like this. So it is simply this expression which is denoted as px. It's that much only. We have to check whether it is a polynomial or not. That one. Here I have just explained what are the terms, what do we mean by degree, what do we mean by coefficient, what do we mean by constant term, those things I had explained. But student, for comparing or for understanding whether it satisfies the definition of polynomial or not, I was talking for this, the polynomial, whether it is a polynomial or not. I have just written yes, a polynomial, but we need to apply the two things, what they are. Students, for this to be polynomial, I need to check these two things. First is this, second one is this. These two things are very important. Means what? A student, A1, A2, A3, A4, these are the real. Means what? What were these A1, A2, A3, A4, AN? These were the coefficient. Means books में आपको यहाँ पे ये भी मिले हुए रह सकते हैं. All the coefficients and constant term must be real. All the coefficients and constant term must be real. Must be real. If it is not real, then it cannot be a polynomial. Means this coefficient before the x or multiple of this x must be of this form. That we have to verify. Next one, whatever the power to the exponent, that must be the whole number. It cannot be negative, decimal और इवन इरेशनल नंबर. कुछ भी आप लिख लीजिए ना यहाँ पे, और इरेशनल नंबर भी ये पॉसिबल नहीं है. लाइक अंडर रूट 2 माइनस ऑफ रूट ऑफ 5 पावर पाई, ये सब पॉसिबल नहीं है. देखिए अभी हम इसको चेक करते हैं. ये दो कंडीशन हमें यहाँ पे अभी चेक करना है स्टूडेंट. Right now here, what were the coefficients? You just focus over the coefficient. It is 2, it is -7, it is 3, it is -5, it is -3. Means we have already listed here the same thing. What we are observing, whether all of these are the real or not? Yes, all of these coefficients and constant terms are real. So first condition is verified. Now for the second condition. For the second condition, we have to focus over this power. Nothing means it is 1. This power, constant term, leave it. Because the power is x to the power 0. If you wish to write, you may add this power. So all these power 3, 2, 1, 4, 0, all of these are the whole number. Therefore, it was satisfying the definition of polynomial, and we had written this as the polynomial. Okay? So it was this one. Now, we have to apply these definitions for different category of mathematical expression, and then we have to tell whether it is a polynomial or not. That is the first kind of question that comes from this chapter. Even last year it was also asked, the degree are defined only for the polynomials. If it is not a polynomial, no need to define the degree. So right, for the following, check whether they are polynomial or not. So first thing is you have to check whether they are polynomial or not. If polynomial, then you have to find their degree, coefficients, constant term. Let us write the first one as under root of 2 x square plus 7. The second one 1 by 2 x minus root of 3. The third one root of 5, or simply x square plus 2x minus under root minus 3, or plus under root minus. The fourth one 1 by 7 plus root 2 x plus 7x square minus 3. The fourth one, the fifth one 1 by x plus 2x minus 5. The sixth one x to the power minus 2 plus 3x minus 4. Then the seventh one 1 by x minus 2, or write this as 4 by x minus 2, only this much, plus 5 if you wish. Now let us take the next one, the eighth one under root of x plus x square plus 3. The next one, ninth one 7x to the power 1 by 2 plus 2x minus 3. The 10th one 2x minus 3x to the power 2.5 plus 7. The 11th one 7x square minus of, or minus 2x plus of 3. The 12th one x plus 3 by 7 minus 4. 3x plus 5 divided by x. 10th one 7x square minus 5 by 2x plus 3. The 16th one or 15th one x square minus 1 by x plus 1. 16th one 3 by x minus 3, 1 by x square plus 2x plus 7, and the 18th one ax cube plus b, a and b as real. Let us write one or two more. Here we have taken for the one variable or all the variable were x, but if the variable are changed, no need to worry, the result remains the same. Say 7x square plus 2y minus 3, whether it is a polynomial or not, where two variables are given. Students, let us take the 22t square minus 7 only. The 11th one, 5 minus 3t to the power minus 2. Now, in all these cases, we have to first determine whether they are polynomial or not. You also have to give reason. So you have to give the reason. If it is polynomial, then how? Then you have to give these things. If not, then why it is not a polynomial. Okay, student? Very simple. Student, let us recall just for 1 minute. In 1 minute, whatever we have learned, or what is the crux of this polynomial. स्टूडेंट पॉलिनोमियल सिंपली मींस कोई सा भी आप ऐसा मैथमेटिकल रिलेशन लिखिए जिसमें वेरिएबल कांस्टेंट लगे हुए होंगे. ओके, वो एक मैथमेटिकल एक्सप्रेशन होगा. बट वो मैथमेटिकल एक्सप्रेशन यदि ये दो कंडीशन सेटिस्फाई करते हैं कि उनके सारे के सारे कोफिशिएंट्स रियल हैं एंड उनके पावर जो है वो होल नंबर हैं, तभी वो पॉलिनोमियल कहलाएंगे. कोफिशिएंट्स रियल का मीनिंग है, कोफिशिएंट एंड कांस्टेंट टर्म आर रियल का मीनिंग ये है कि ये सब पॉसिबल है रियल नंबर, बट नॉन रियल नंबर आर नॉट पॉसिबल. इट इज दैट वन. ओके स्टूडेंट, पावर होल नंबर होने का मीनिंग है कि पावर 0 से पॉजिटिव इंटीजर्स हो सकते हैं, लेकिन नेगेटिव इंटीजर, फ्रैक्शन और ऐसे इरैशनल ऐसा कुछ नहीं हो सकता है. ओके स्टूडेंट, so only these are the two things that we need to apply. Then how to find the term and coefficient I had already explained. They are very easy. Students, मैं जरा एक कहीं और भी आपको पूछ सकता है. So let me write one more. 2x square plus 3x to the power pi. Now in power of this x there is pi plus 3, because nowadays or even in the competitive examination the pi are very favorite area. Okay now, so if I have the 2x square plus pi x cube minus 5. So whatever the two things that we have learned, all of them we have to apply in each condition, I mean in each of these questions, then we can tell whether it is a polynomial or not. Yes student, tell me, for the first one it is under root 2 x square plus 7, whether it is a polynomial or not. The first one is our under root 2 x square plus 7, whether it is a polynomial or not. Please tell me quickly. So it is a polynomial. Answer is S. How? What we need to verify, student? We need to verify these constant term and their coefficients. So whether these are real or not? Yes, these are real. First condition is verified. Then we need to verify this one, whether it is a whole number or not. Whatever this constant term x to the power 0, leave it. So yes, it is the whole number. Second condition is also verified. Therefore, S, it is a polynomial. It was this one. Now the second one, student, say 3x square minus or plus of under root minus 2x plus of 7. If I have this one, whether it is a polynomial or not. So student, it's very simple, only two thing we have to check. इतना पढ़ाने का पूरा जो मीनिंग है वो वही है जो हमने पहले चैप्टर 1 में पढ़े हैं. होल नंबर चेक करना है, रियल नंबर चेक करना है. इट्स दैट मच सिंपल ओनली. ओके, तो रियल नंबर हमें क्या चेक करने हैं, उसके कोफिशिएंट्स रियल नंबर चेक करने हैं, पावर होल नंबर चेक करना है और पॉजिटिव इंटीजर, और आप समझिए तो नेचुरल नंबर चेक करना है, बिकॉज कांस्टेंट टर्म इज ऑलरेडी कंसीडर्ड विथ x टू द पावर 0. इतना सिंपल. हाँ, सो आंसर इज दिस इज नो. सो दिस इज नॉट अ रियल नंबर. यहां से आप ये देख सकते हैं कि ये एक रियल नंबर नहीं है. सो राइट हियर, नॉट अ रियल नंबर. हमने फर्स्ट चैप्टर में आपको इसीलिए पढ़ाया था रियल नंबर क्या है, क्यों आइडेंटिफाई, आगे यूज आने वाला है, ऑलरेडी आई हैड एक्सप्लेन. स्टूडेंट्स, सो हियर वी आर ऑब्जर्विंग दैट वन ऑफ द कोफिशिएंट इज नॉट अ रियल. बट अपने को डेफिनेशन क्या बोलता है पॉलिनोमियल का, ऑल द कोफिशिएंट एंड कांस्टेंट टर्म मस्ट बी रियल नंबर. बट हियर दिस इज नॉट अ रियल नंबर. सो इवन वन ऑफ द कंडीशन इज वायलेटेड. It tells that it is not a polynomial. Not a polynomial. The third one, let me take 3x root 2 plus 2x plus 5. So student, आपको यही यहां पे ध्यान देने हैं. देखिए ये तो सारे के सारे रियल हैं. These are real. But this itself is not sufficient. Why? Because x to the power this one, it is what? It is irrational number, or simply you have to understand not a whole number. इतना सिंपल सा. रूट 2 होल नंबर नहीं है ना, ये तो इरेशनल नंबर है. होल नंबर, नेचुरल नंबर, ऑल दिस आर द पार्ट ऑफ रैशनल नंबर. हाँ, सो यहां से हमें ये पता चलता है. सो दिस टेल्स दैट नो, नॉट अ पॉलिनोमियल. वेरी गुड. सो दिस वे आई होप माय स्टूडेंट्स आर गेटिंग दिस. लेट मी चेक टेक फ्यू मोर. अभी आप हमें ये भी बताइए, ऑल द स्टूडेंट हैव टू राइट दिस. ये क्वेश्चन लास्ट ईयर पूछे हुआ है, मिलेंगे आपके लास्ट ईयर पेपर में. लेट मी टेक द फोर्थ वन. 3/x² plus 2x minus of 5, whether this is a polynomial or not. तो स्टूडेंट्स आप इसे जरा कंपेयर करें. देखिए, we are knowing the rule of exponent. If it is 1/a to the power m, it is a to the power minus m. ये हमने क्लास 9th में आपको पढ़ाए हैं. By applying this rule, it is get converted into 3x to the power minus 2 plus 2x minus 5. स्टूडेंट दो चीज देखने रहते हैं, पहले इनके कोफिशिएंट्स. तो ये देखिए कोफिशिएंट्स आर रियल, ये तो रियल हैं, दीज आर रियल. तो यहां से तो हो सकता है, बट इफ वी आर कंसीडरिंग दिस वन द पावर, इट इज नॉट अ होल नंबर और नॉट अ नेचुरल नंबर. देयरफॉर यहां से हमें ये पता चलता है, देयरफॉर इट इज नॉट अ पॉलिनोमियल. ये इतना सिंपल सा चीज क्वेश्चन पूछा जा रहा है, बट माय स्टूडेंट आर नॉट एबल टू आंसर इट. स्टूडेंट्स चलिए एक और भी लेता हूं. द फिफ्थ वन, 2/3 प्लस और 3 माइनस रूट ऑफ 5 x³ plus 2x, whether it is a polynomial or not. Here the coefficient is this one, plus the entire thing that is in the multiple of x³. This is the coefficient, but the one of the irrational number, because denominator is irrational, but still it is the real. Okay student, So it is real. This is also your real. Though this is irrational, but still it is our real number. Because both rational and irrational are the part of real. And here it is okay. It is okay. Means both of these are belonging to whole number. ये भी हमारे दोनों ही whole number है. They are whole number. So it's okay. So answer is yes. Students, if I am taking the sixth one like this, 1 by 2 plus under root minus 3 x cube plus 2x, whether it is a polynomial or not. Student, here because of this under root minus 3, this number is not a real number. It is not a real number. The coefficient not a real number, so it is not a polynomial. Therefore this expression, ये expression कभी भी polynomial नहीं हो सकता है. Correct? I hope now my students are able to tell me all kind of answers. Student, let me take one more. If I am taking the seventh one, if I am taking under root of x plus 3x plus 2, whether it is a polynomial or not, a square root of a, it simply means it is a to the power 1 by 2. It simple mean that. Okay, no? It is same as x to the power 1 by 2 plus 3x plus 2. What is the power? Not a whole number. Therefore answer is no. इसलिए polynomial नहीं है. Okay, student. Now I think all of you have understood each and every. Eighth one. If I am taking 3 by x square plus 2, whether it can be a polynomial, answer is no, because this is identical to 3. This is what x square plus 2, their power minus 1 will come. So if we are able to expand this minus 1, it will come some negative power of this minus 2. This is done by binomial expansion. You will learn in higher standard. Okay, so don't worry for that binomial expansion. But right now you are just getting that because of this negative power in this expression. Okay, now this is answer is no. So ये अपने को आंसर देता है no के लिए. It cannot be a polynomial. If we are taking 2x plus 3 by 3x minus 2, what does it mean? It simply means, students, whatever 2x plus 3 is there, when this denominator will come in numerator, it will come in the product of 3x minus 2. Their power will be minus 1. And because of this minus 1, on expanding this x to the power minus 1 will be generated here. Okay. Also, this will generate some minus term for this x here also if it is multiplied by this. So don't worry for that. You just observe if there is any negative power even for the bracket, means bracket to the negative power or individual x negative power, it become no. The answer is no. It cannot be. Okay, students? तो इतना सिंपल सा चीज आपको ध्यान में रखना है. All the students are getting this? I hope so. So this was all about the determining whether it is a polynomial or not. I have explained each and every kind of questions. जितने भी possible kind of questions होते हैं, I have explained every kind of question. हर टाइप के क्वेश्चन आपको हमने बतला दिए अभी। नाउ विद दिस एक्सप्लेनेशन वी कैन राइट दिस आंसर वेरी क्विकली। अभी आपको जस्ट एस नो बताते जाना है। फर्स्ट वन इज एस और नो, एस इट इज अ पॉलिनोमियल। जब भी आप एस बोले तो अभी आपको इसका डिग्री बताना है। डिग्री क्या रहेगा? स्क्वायर, इट इज 2। Coefficient, what are the coefficient? One is our √2 and another is our 7. Okay, मैं just order में लिख देता हूं। Whether it is a polynomial or not, S. What are the coefficient? One is our 1/2 and constant term is minus of √2. What is the degree? Degree is our 1, ये वाला 1 डिग्री x का पावर में। यहां देखिए मैं डिग्री निकालने हैं, कॉफिशिएंट निकालने हैं, कांस्टेंट टर्म निकालना है। यस, व्हाट इज अबाउट दिस थर्ड वन? थर्ड वन इज अ पॉलिनोमियल और नॉट? वेरी गुड, वेरी गुड स्टूडेंट। यहां देखिए कॉफिशिएंट तो 1 होते, 2 होते, बट बिकॉज ऑफ दिस इट इज नो। इसके कारण से ये नो हो गया, because it is imaginary number, okay, or not a real number under root -3, so it cannot be a polynomial। जब polynomial ही नहीं है तो इसके डिग्री एंड कोफिशिएंट की बात ही नहीं होती है, okay, no, because this degree and coefficients are at your level are defined only for the polynomial। Coming for this one, whether it is a polynomial or not, tell me quickly। Yes, the coefficient is this much, the degree is obtained by this 2। Don't worry for this first one, so it is this 2, okay, ये 2 से हमें ये डिग्री मिलता है। What are the coefficients? Coefficients are 1/7 plus √2 and another one is 7 and the constant is -3, okay। Coming for this one, yes or no student? Question number 5।
No sir।
अदर स्टूडेंट्स, बाकी बच्चे को इंटरेस्ट नहीं आता है क्या पढ़ने में? या तो फास्टली चैट बॉक्स में लिखिए, नहीं तो आप क्विकली ऑडियो में बोलिए। स्टूडेंट, व्हाट इज द कॉज? द कॉज इज इट बिकम इक्वल टू x to the power -1 plus twice of x minus 5। See the explanation of this question. Student, I had explained it here, this part। 3x to the power -2, it become 3/x square become 3x to the power -2। Rule is 1/a to the power m is same as a to the power minus। So -2 is not a whole number, so it was not a polynomial। The same kind of question is this। So answer is no, the cause is here। Yes or no?
No sir।
Why? Good। Now come to this one, yes or no? It is coming in denominator। So denominator का मीनिंग है कि ये अपने को 4x - 2 का पावर -1 आने वाला है +5। जितने भी टर्म डिनोमिनेटर में होते हैं उसके होल पावर। तो अभी देखिए ये -1 के कारण ये x पे भी -1 पावर लाएगा, सो इट इज नो। और स्टूडेंट, यू may remember that if x is in denominator then the answer will be no। Student, for this one it is this root which indicates x to the power 1/2 plus x square plus 3। Because of this the answer is no। For this one, already in this form, it is no। Come for this one, because of this it is no। Come for this one, because of this non-real coefficient? The answer is no. Come for this one, yes or no? And you have to tell the constant term and coefficient also. Yes, tell me the constant term and coefficient also for this one. So the expression given is this one, and we have to verify whether it is a polynomial or not. And if yes, then we have to tell the constant term and coefficient. So student, x plus 3 whole by 7 minus 4. So you have to just separate this 7, because 7 is for both this x as well as this one minus 4. Now these two are the constant. So this is same as 1 by 7 into x plus, you may add these two, it becomes 3, 7, 3 minus 7 4s are 28. This will come as negative 1 by 7 x minus of 25 by 7. So first you need to simplify this. This is same as this. So answer is S. The degree is the x to the power 1. So 1 only. Coefficient of x is 1 by 7. Constant term. So with this negative sign, we need to consider minus 25 by 7. Okay, student? It is this much simple. So be careful. Just ऐसे देख करके नहीं बोलना है. यदि कुछ सिंप्लीफाई हो सकता है तो पहले आप उसे सिंप्लीफाई करें, फिर आप बतलाएं. It is like this. So the answer for this 12th question is S. The degree is 1, coefficient is 1 by 7 and minus of 25 by 7. Okay? अभी हमने एक्सप्लेन किया. हाँ, अब जाके देख लीजिए. Student, come for this one.
Yes.
Yes, is it possible? Go for dividing by x. So 3x by x plus 5 by x. This x will get cancelled. It is 3. But this x will not cancel. X to the power minus 1 आ जाएगा student. Because of this minus 1, the answer is no. ध्यान रखें. देखिए डिनोमिनेटर में x है, ऊपर बच जाता है. स्टूडेंट्स, यदि अपने को ये पूछ लिया जाए, if our question is say 7x minus 3x cube by x हो, तो whether it will be a polynomial or not, students, try to simplify this. 7x by x minus of 3x cube by x. This x can be cancelled provided x is not equals to 0. So it becomes 7 minus 3 x square. So answer will be our S. The degree will be our 2. So coefficient of x square is minus 3 and constant term is 7. आपने स्टूडेंट समझा ना हमने कैसे लिखे ये सारी की सारी चीजें? पहले इसे हमने स्टैंडर्ड फॉर्म में लिखा. सो माइनस 3x स्क्वायर प्लस 7 लिखा. हाँ स्टूडेंट, यही मीनिंग है. इसीलिए आई हैड एडवाइज्ड इन अर्लियर क्वेश्चन फर्स्ट राइट इन स्टैंडर्ड फॉर्म टू गेट दिस डिग्री कोएफिशिएंट ऑफ दिस टर्म. ओके स्टूडेंट, it's that much easy. Means if there is something in denominator, if that can be simplified, do that. But here this x could not be cancelled, so answer was no. Now come for this one. Yes or no? The answer is no, because x in denominator and this will not cancel from the numerator. So answer will be no. A student, come for the 15th one. Yes or no? 15th one, x square minus 1 by x plus 1. Whether it can be a polynomial or not. So if you are just considering this expression, the answer appears to you as no. If I'm considering this expression, whether it can be possible or not in any condition. So, students, what is numerator? This can be written as x square minus 1 square by 1 square is same as 1, x plus 1. This can be written as x minus 1 into x by x plus 1. Why? We are knowing the identity a square minus b square gives us a plus b into a minus b. This denominator entire term is getting cancelled, so it is x minus 1. This implies it is possible s. Under which condition? Under the condition that x plus 1 should not be equals to 0. That is, x should not be equals to minus 1. Why? If it is minus 1, then denominator becomes 0. So division by 0 is not possible. और 0 by 0 cannot be cancelled. That is the maths basic जो कि आपको हमने पहले क्लास में बतलाए हैं. Student, so but on cancellation we are getting x minus 1. So s with degree 1, coefficient of x is also 1, constant term is minus 1. Okay, student. So be careful. जब भी आप बताएं थोड़ा ध्यान रखें इन चीजों का. Student, write for this as it is possible to be a polynomial because denominator can be cancelled. Here it is no, because in denominator there is x, but that cannot be cancelled. Again, it is in denominator we have x, and that cannot be cancelled. No. Whether this is yes. Why? Because this power is whole number, and it is already given that their coefficients are real in the question. Okay, so maybe given in this form. Coming to this 19th question. So two variables, one is x, another one is y. So it is possible that there could be more than one variable. So number of variable doesn't matter, or the type of variable doesn't matter. What is important is the coefficient and the power of the variable. That is more important rather than the type of variable. So x and y, it is a two variable. So it is two variable polynomial. ये polynomial है, लेकिन ये two variable का है. Yes, in place of x, here the variable t is there. Here the variable t, but it is no because of negative power. Now student, come to this one. Very interesting. X to the power pi. Pi का value क्या होता है? 22 by 7. So it is a fraction. So this implies it is no. It is not possible. Now coming to this one. What is this pi? Pi means 22 by 7. Though it is irrational, but 22 by 7 is the approximate value. Another, this pi is a real number. So S, it is possible. So these are a real number. Okay. Pi is approximately equal to, not exactly, because irrational, so it cannot be written in fraction form. One thing. Another, its decimal will never be terminating or repeating. So student, it is approximately 22 by 7, not the exact value. But still it is real that we are using in various other chapter like circle and other thing. And these power are also okay. So answer is yes. Okay, student. So if the pi is coming in the power of the x, then the answer will be no. But pi is coming in coefficient, answer will be s. Okay. So this was all about the determining the polynomial. So today we have learned to identify the polynomials, their degree, their coefficients. So this was all over.